about this whole issue of flipping and dividing money into 10 places or 20 places, I feel this thing is a very simple issue, but a lot are living in denial. Like I would always say, flipping is an illusion at best. It will always remain an illusion at best. And let me explain what that means practically now. So how much percentage-wise would you say King Mans makes a month? If you were to give an estimate, let's assume a person has $500, they believe in flipping, and they join King Mans inner circle. How much should such a person be expecting to make over the course of 3 months to 6 months if you believe in flipping? Would the average person with $500, for example, be able to turn that money to $5,000 after 3 months? I mean, that would seem reasonable if you believe in flipping, right? Someone with $500 should be able to at least flip it to $5,000 over the course of 3 months, right? You agree? Okay, now forget the $5,000. Let's even reduce the $5,000. Let's say, okay, the $5,000 is too much. If you believe in flipping, it should be reasonable to say that somebody with $500 should at least expect to make just 50% every month. That is, if you start with $500, at the end of the month, you just make $250 profit, and your final balance will be $750, right? If flipping is real, that seems like that should be possible now. If you can't make just 50% a month or $250 profit on $500, then what is flipping? So it means if somebody can make just 50% a month, over the course of 3 months, they will make $1,687. It seems reasonable if flipping is real, if flipping is sustainable. Somebody that joins King Mans inner circle should at least expect, like, if you cannot make this in 3 months, starting with $500, then what exactly is flipping? Okay, so this sounds very possible. You believe this is possible, you believe this is sustainable. 50% in 1 full year is a fantastic year, but I'm saying just because with all this flipping, King Mans should be doing at least 50% a month if flipping is real. But the thing is, nobody's doing 50% a month. This is what 50% a month looks like. You start with $10K. In the first month, you make $5,000 profit. That is after you divide your money into 10 places, do everything King Mans tells you to do. You calculate your wins, you calculate your losses. At the end of the day, you make just $5,000 profit on your 10,000. You know, that's not really flipping. Now, if you're thinking about flipping, you're not thinking of turning $10K to just $15K. You want to turn $10K to $100K, $200K. That is what flipping is to you. So even the 5K profit you made is not really flipping, but let's just say you can make just 50% a month. So the first month you make $5,000. Now your balance is $15,000. The next month, for you to make 50%, it means you have to make $7,500. So you make $7,500 the second month, your money becomes $22,500. The next month again, you make another 50. Again, it's the same thing. If it's sustainable, if it's really profitable, just divide the money into 10 places the way King Mans said. Do everything he said you should do. So now we're in the second month. That month, for you to make 50%, you have to make just $11,250. Now your balance is $33,750. If you continue like that, in 12 months, you would have made $1,297,463 in 12 months from $10,000. Is that how King Mans is doing it? Do you believe that is how King Mans is doing it? Because if you can continue at that rate, in the next 17 months, you would have crossed $1 billion. So if King Mans cannot do 50% a month, because this is what it means to be able to do just 50% a month. So if King Mans is not doing 50% a month, how much is he actually making percentage-wise? How much is he actually making? Because if you are not making 50% a month, then what exactly is flipping? What is the flipping? King Mans has been doing this flipping thing for well over 2-3 years now. Why is he stuck at $3,000? When will he start risking $30K to make $300K, then $300K to make $3 million? Is it that he doesn't want to make more money? Why is he stuck there? Why is Sabi Girl? As at yesterday, Sabi Girl posted, I flipped $90 to $9,000. When will Sabi Girl start risking $20K to make $500K? Why is she stuck? If the flipping is as sustainable and as profitable, why are you still risking $90? Why is Vix Mayor still risking $200? When will you start risking $2,000? You should have made enough money by now to be able to comfortably risk $20K per trade. So if you're not making that much money, it means you're only posting the highlights. If at all you're even making money, it means you're only posting the highlights, because we are not seeing how much you are losing when it's not working. When you are trying to flip in a ranging market, in 1 month you can lose your entire life, safe, not just your money. If you try this flipping rubbish, make one ranging market just catch you for like 1 month. Now there you go, no say na foolishness, you just they do sense. You people are not ready to face reality in FXNG. That's why we are still having this argument. Is King Mans making 50% a month? Can King Mans bring anybody from his inner circle who started with $500 and over the course of 3 months that person has made just $5,000? Just, I'm saying just, because with all this flipping, you would expect that the person supposed to at least do that one now. So if they're not doing it like that, how exactly are they doing it? What is the flipping? What is the flipping people are talking about? You are just doing rubbish and you are reinforcing this lie with your one-off wins. Your life, I'm talking to forex traders now in general who try this flipping and are of course not profitable with it. Your life is proof that flipping is not sustainable. Have you not flipped before? Many of you have done all this flipping before. You don't flip before now. Since the time you flipped, all the times you have flipped, what did it amount to at the end of the day? How much have you made so far? When they want to sell flipping to beginners, they'll be selling it as small money to big money. When you challenge them, they'll start speaking English. It is scaling up, risk management management, you divide. But the way they position the thing, for outside, you go think say now, oh, if I have only $500, I can come and over the course of 3 to 6 months, I go feel make at least $3,000. You will waste your time. You are wasting your time. Go and pay for any signal group of any flipper or anybody that's trying to sell you flipper. Go and pay. Let me see the millions you will be making when you come outside. Go and look for that person that is doing it like that. Let me see. If people don't want to face reality, if you have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, you have no business depositing that money into any broker and trading. Go and buy prop firm. You cannot make 15% and you want to. What are you planning to do with that your $3,000 that you cannot do on a prop firm account if you are really good or if what you are doing is sustainable? It's not sustainable. You are gambling, hoping to get lucky. You are gambling. That's the danger of forex, because that option is always there. You can always deposit your money, go full margin and get lucky and make a lot of money. Is it sustainable? Is it sustainable? How long do you think before you can do that kind of thing? Say you go turn $3K to $100K, you have to get extremely lucky. There is no skill you can use to turn $3K to $100K in a short period of time. If $3K is your 100% and you want to make $100,000 from that $3K, you have to get extremely lucky. I didn't say you can never ever flip $3K to $100K. How many $3K do you lose on average before you are able to flip $3K to $100K? And how much will you lose? How much had you lost up to that point? And how much will you lose after that point? Those are the questions we are not getting any answers to. That nobody's even asking. They don't know that those are the questions they're supposed to be asking. How many $3K will you lose before you can flip $3K to $100K? Now, if $3K is all the money you have, that means you have one $3K to attempt to flip to $100K. What are the odds that you will get it on your first try? If you like, divide that money into 4 billion places. Now, even if it happens, it's only a matter of time before it catches up with you. That is the meaning of unsustainable. It cannot be sustained. First of all, the chances of you getting that lucky are very slim. Even if you now happen to do it, if you cannot trade, if the way you are trading is not sustainable, it's only a matter of time before you start paying the price. It will catch up with you. Okay, you are making money. You are trading to make money. So even when you make the $100K, let's say you withdraw $50K to settle yourself and maybe do 1 or 2 things here and there, then you leave the remaining $50K to continue trading. If you don't know how to trade, if what you are doing is not sustainable, eventually you will lose that money. It's only a matter of time. No matter what you are doing from time to time, okay, it gets one point where you flip $2K, go $8K. But before you did that thing, you have already lost $25,000. So are you really making money? Are you really making money? Because if after all this flipping, people are claiming to be flipping, there is nobody that is doing, or there's nobody that can do just 50% ROI every single month, then what is flipping? What are you flipping? What is flipping? What is the flipping? Do you understand the implication of 50% a month? If you can do 50% a month, no matter how broke you are, just gather money, buy prop firm account. If there is anybody you can pay for their signal that does just 50% a month, just buy a prop firm account. Even if now 2K prop firm account if you buy, even if now just 2K prop firm account if you start with, you not go be anybody mate again if you can do just 50% a month. So if there is nobody doing just 50% a month, what is the flipping? Where is the flipping? Describe it. What does it entail? What is the flipping? It is an illusion at best. You people are just seeing what you want to see. You are seeing the highlights. People are just posting their highlights. Why is Sabi girl still risking $90 till today? When will she start risking $50K to make $5 million? Does she not want to make more money? If the flipping is as lucrative, shouldn't she have gotten to a point where she can risk $20K comfortably on the trade? If you have $2 million, your 1% is $20K. So you will not even be flipping if you are risking 1% of your full capital. Why has she not gotten to that point yet? So how much is she making? With all her thousands of dollars that she can afford to fund and trade, she's not making that much money to the point where she can risk $20 on the trade. Then what hope does somebody who has only $500 have? What should they be expecting? But when they want to sell you that flipping, they are not telling it to you like that. They want you to believe that you can bring that your $500 and turn it to thousands and thousands of dollars in a short while. You will cry. You are wasting your time. You don't want face reality. If you are not doing 50% a month, what the hell is flipping? Let us see the full picture. Show us your full account history. In 2024, I deposited so $1,000 in total. From this so $1,000, I made so $1 million. Let us see. Let us calculate it. Let us see the full picture. How much are you making? There's nobody that started like that. Forget all these stories of I started with $1,000 and I made $400,000 a year. If you believe that one, I've left you in 2025. I don't have your time again. You can sleep there. So if there's any point in your career where you ever manage or somehow you turn $3K to $100K in a year, that is the highlight of your life. You are the luckiest man in the universe. But these people don't understand how slim the chances of ever. They expect that is how it should be done. That if I have $3,000, I suppose we flip them to $100K in a year. Now so life easy. When did life become that easy? Person go fit do that one. They find go pay for mentorship. Make them join the inner circle. Do you know what you are saying? Stop these lies. Nobody is that good. If you know how pointless what you are doing is, you will not be wasting your time trying to do all this flipping and all these kind of things. Time is going. How long will you continue fooling yourself like this? People are just funding. You are just blowing money. Are you thinking at all? Now so life they easy. Say person go just they flip. Now so life they easy. Would that kind of person be looking for you to come and join the inner circle and pay them $100 for mentorship and so that they'll wake up and be analyzing the market and be sending you signal when on their own they can make millions and millions of dollars if they can do just 50% a month? So if King Mars is not doing just 50% a month, what is flipping? Where is the flipping? Describe the flipping. Explain the flipping. What should I be expecting to make if I join King Mars inner circle with just $500 over the course of 3 to 6 months, how much should I be expecting to make? What should my ROI be when I say, oh, this is how much I deposited in total? I have $500. Oh, I've divided it into 10 places like King Man said. I've done everything King Man said. How much should I be expecting over the course of 3 months? If you can do 50% a year, you are a champion. Just 50% a year. Plan yourself well. Forex is not this rice and beans people are doing. You are only seeing the highlights. Nobody is that good. That's not how this thing works. It's common sense. We're still having all these conversations in 2026. Time they go. If they move, you cannot make it. You cannot make the chances of you ever making it in Forex, if this is the mindset you have, is non-existent. If the kind of money you are looking for, that $100K, that $1 million, $10 million, if that money enter your hand and this is the sense you want to use to go and be doing Forex, you will lose that money. You will cry. So it's better that you receive that sense now before that money you are looking for actually enters your hand, because now only disaster they wait for you. Go and ask. If only these people were honest, you go hear stories for this FXNG. You know what they go on behind the scenes. You know the full story. They waste your time for here. They are just feeding off you. Maybe they feed off you. I'm not saying mentorship is bad, because I understand how complicated Forex can be. Most of the problems you beginners are facing is not that deep. But if you don't know the solution, you can waste several years of your life trying to find a solution to that problem that is very, very simple. But because you are not fortunate enough to meet somebody that actually knows this thing, you can go several years of your life wasting time trying to chasing fairy tales. So a good mentor is a blessing. I say if you make 50% a year, you are a champion. If somebody can make 50% a year, they are not doing mentorship, they now create a course, then they, I don't know, write a book or something. So all the money they make from that one adds to their earnings from Forex. Then all together they make a substantial amount of money at the end of the year. That is when mentorship becomes reasonable. That's when I can hear that, okay, hey, it makes sense for this person to be doing mentorship. Okay, I can make 50% a year, but because I don't have millions of dollars, 50% a year does not amount to much. So I can use mentorship, I can create a course, I can write a book, I can sell an ebook, all of this to augment the money I'm going to be making from Forex so that I can compound over the years and, continue like that on and on and on. That is when mentorship makes sense. You cannot tell me you are doing 50% a month and you want to be doing mentorship and be doing inner circle, wasting your time. How much are you going to be making from those things that you cannot make times 1 billion on your own if you can actually do just 50% a month? If now so you good, you go to do them for free now, because you will be making a negligible amount of money, a relatively negligible amount of money if you're actually as good as you claim to be and you can make just 50% a month. So if you're not making 50% a month, what exactly is flipping? Waiting be flipping. You people are wasting your time in FXNG. When you are ready, you will face reality. Nobody is that good. Nobody is doing it like that. One day these niggas will have to come and confess. When everybody don't receive sense, when I see the mumu, but one day I hope and I pray that one day you people will receive sense. Then these niggas will start having to confess, because it's not adding up. Why are you still risking 3K dollars? When will you start risking 300K dollars to make $3 million? Are you really making money like that? Which risk management are you doing that you'll be risking 3K dollars if 3K dollars is like 0.001% of your capital? If you have $3 million, $30,000 is your 1%. If you have $3 million, $30,000 is your 1%. So if after all this flipping, you've been flipping since when people don't know you, say they do Forex, say you be profitable trader, and so you don't they flip since, how come you cannot comfortably risk $30K dollars on the trade by now? When will you get to that point where you are risking $300K dollars per trade to make 3 million, and 3 million to make 30 million, and 30 million to make 300 million? If that flipping is really working. Flipping will always be an illusion at best. If you say flipping is real and it is sustainable, it is an illusion at best. That is, even if there is somebody that is a flipper and is actually profitable, they are not making as much as they want you to believe. 99 of them are not making any money at all. So even if there's that one person that's actually making money with that flipping, that style of trading that people will call flipping, even if that person is profitable, they are not as good as they want you to believe. Because if you are not making just 50% a month, then what exactly is the flipping? What is flipping? If you are not making just 50% a month, when you divide the money into 10 places and you scale in and you do everything King Mans tells you to do, what does it boil down to? How much are you making per month? If you're not making 50% per month, just 50% a month, then what exactly is the flipping? What is special about it? And if you're making 50% a month, how come you don't have billions of dollars? You've been doing this thing for how long now? Is it that you don't want to make more money? Why are you not going up? You say it is scaling up. You never scale up finish. Imagine somebody started trading with $100 3 years ago. Till now, you see trading with $100. Where is the scaling up there? When will King Mans move up from $3,000 to $30,000 and $300,000 and $3 million and $30 million? If the flipping is really working. If you were making just 50% a month, by now, these 2 years or how many years King Mans don't they trade? 8 years, I'll be 100 years. By now, sky ain't go they leave. You don't know what 50% a month is. You people are joking in this FX, and you are joking with your lives. You are wasting your future. Your future self is begging you now to receive sense. 2030 no fine again. You will do this rubbish for years. You will never find that thing you are looking for. If that is the mindset you are using to do Forex, you are actively destroying your future by approaching Forex with this mentality. There is nothing like flipping. Nobody is flipping anywhere. It is an illusion at best. They are not making money, and even if they are making money with that that style. Okay, divide the money. You go so divide that money into 100 places, then you are not risking 1% like a normal forex trader. Then you might as well just trade like a normal human being. If after you divide your money into 10 places, you do everything waking man you say make you cannot make just 50% a month, then what exactly is flipping? If somebody can make just 50% a month, do you think they'll be selling signals for you? Do you think they'll be calling you to come and do mentorship? How much is Stoner making a month that he's there looking for who to do account management for? What's the point of account management if he's really making as much as he wants you to believe? What does he have to gain from trading for another person and splitting the profit 50-50 when he can just be using his own money and keeping 100% of the profit? What does he need to do mentorship for you for? What is he doing signals for you for? Is he really making that much from the trading itself? That is not how this thing works. You people are chasing fairy tales. Nobody is that good. Wake up. Nobody is that good.